All right, so right click, paste. How do I know this is the right side of the book? Well, I started to put this book in here just to remind you. Plus, here's my binding. Now remember, I don't want the image stuff on the left side this time because that's near the binding. I want it on the other side. So that's really easy. We've clicked on our image, picture format, rotate, and it's going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe you decide that, but we want horizontal flip. And there we go. I recommend that you copy from what you did instead of going all the way back to the start, because if you go all the way back to the start, then you have to goof around with the picture format, and we don't want to do that. All right, so it's basically ready for you. In this template, I also have pages where you can put a month. So I'm going to go here, right click, copy, right click, paste, and now my binding is on the left for this one, so it's okay. But you don't want to start putting January, February, March, and April in here. We need to do that outside of the slide master. The reason is if I put January here, then every single page like this will have January on it, and we don't want that. Let's go to the next page. I'm going to right click, paste. This time I have to rotate again. Okay, now we're almost ready to get out of slide master. I do have 2 extra pages for whatever you want to put in there. Leave them blank, it's up to you. Let's go to the title page here. Now, the font is generic because not everybody has the same fonts that I have or that you have, but I'm going to show you how you can change it really easy. We're still in the slide master. Click fonts. Now, as I start going through here, I want you to look where it says, way on the right, it says, this is the title font, this is the body font. And as I change, you're going to notice that they're going to start changing also. Okay, so now let's look to the left. You're going to see custom 14. So the first one is always the title font. The second one is the body font. So these are ones that I have created from fonts that I have downloaded, either purchased or for free. Now we have the office fonts. So these come with PowerPoint, so you don't need to do anything spectacular. And as I change, you just pick what you want. And what's really nice is that these have also changed. I'm going to give you a little bit of a warning though. If you want to insert something here, and you're going to start typing, let's look here on the left. Do you see where it says body? That means that if I start changing all of my fonts, this will always be a body font. Okay, let's right click, copy, right click, paste. I'm going to highlight it, maybe. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pick heading. So that means every time I change the fonts, this will be the heading. So let me move it over to the right. So this is my heading. This is my body. Let's go into slide master, fonts, and you're going to notice as I change, so do the fonts on the right. Let's go, I'm going to go back up here so you can really see the difference between the fonts. There we go. Okay, so just be aware that if you add stuff, make sure that you're putting in a heading and a body. If you don't, and you put something else in here, that's not going to change as you change the fonts. All right, let us get out of this. But before we do, I would like you to go here. Okay, so clicked on my image I don't want, so I'm going to right click, send to back. I want to click on the actual box. Right click, copy. All right, now let's get out of the slide master. So slide master on the left, close. I need to add my pages, and it's really easy. Just go to new slide, and I have, so now this one, the binding is on the left, so I need to pick one that has a binding on the right. You don't want to delete this stuff until you're ready to send it to PDF, because trust me, you don't want to go back and go, oh my gosh, what did I just do? So we need a left side calendar, and so it says left side calendar. If I accidentally put in a right side calendar, I know that I have 2 rights together because look, they look the same. So we don't want that. So just click delete. Okay. Now this is where the cool tricky part comes in. Remember we copied this? We're going to right click, paste. We're going to move it so it's right on top of the other box. Oh, and you're going to like this. We're going to Let's call this January. All right, we're gonna do, I'm not gonna freak out that I spelled it wrong or that it doesn't have a capital J. Okay, so once again, I want to have the heading, unless you want a specific heading, so that as I go through and decide, hey, I don't want that font, I want something else, it'll change. The next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to you don't do this, but I'm just going to move this out. This is in the master slide, and we can't edit that, but we can edit this. So we're going to move it over, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get rid of these lines. So we're going to do 1 tab, 2 tab, 3 tab, 4 tab, 5 tab, 6 tab, 7 tab, 8 tab, 9 tab, 10 tab, and so on. Now you're going to notice that it's coming up as my body font. I'm going to highlight it. Now we're going to go up here to table layout. We're going to go up here to, now I'd like you to look right here where it says alignment. This box is aligned on the left and everything is on the top, but I want the numbers in the middle. Okay, let me do that again. See how that moves? Oh, that's so cool. And then I want the numbers actually in the middle of the box. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to highlight all of it. I'm going to go to home. Now I'm going to change the size of my fonts. Maybe you want it that size or that size. You do need to be a little careful because when we get to numbers to like 23, let's see if 30 works, some numbers, they just are so big that it doesn't work super great. But let me oh my goodness. Just undo. This is going to happen. So it's okay. Let's go down here and just start highlighting everything. If I start making this too big, you're going to notice that we have this weird, look at the 10. Oh, that's just crazy. We don't want that. So we need to make sure that they fit. Nice. 40 is pretty good. Okay, and you just fill it in. What we are going to do next is, let's go to February. Now, I'm not sure how you're going to do this. Maybe February will be another right side binding or left side binding. It really doesn't matter. But let's pretend February is a left side binding. Let's go back to January. Go down here. I'm clicking on the frame. I'm clicking on the frame, right click, copy, right click, paste. We're just going to move it a little bit. Now all you have to do is start putting the numbers in differently. So I highlight, delete, maybe this month starts here. 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, tab 5, tab 6, tab 7, tab 8, and so on. And now the numbers are the same. They're in your box. You could put February up here, whatever you like. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to get rid of all the red stuff and the box. Okay? We need to go into Slide Master. And once again, don't do this until you're ready to send this to PDF. We're going to go to View, Slide Master. We're going to go all the way to the top. We're going to delete that. Now, if you look on the left, notice all of them have gone away. Okay, I'm going to delete on all of my red pieces. Okay, this is assuming you're ready to go. Everything is great. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we need to click on the red. All right, when I click on the red, you're going to notice that it's not actually clicking on the red. It's clicking on the picture. All you have to do is right click. Try it again. Right click. Send to back. The picture went behind everything in the front. So I'm just going to hit delete. Now you're saying, whoa, Catherine, I hate this. I need it to go away. No problem. You highlight it. You go to, I always forget. Looks like we go to table design. Honestly, I always forget. Then we have borders. We say no borders. All right. Let's go to the next one. Click on it. Table design. No borders. Okay. Let's close. We still have borders here. Oh, I know. But guess what? We're going to delete it here too. We're going to click on the box. Table design. No borders. Ew. But maybe that's what maybe you like borders. Maybe you don't. Here's without borders. It's kind of cool without borders. Maybe you like the borders. But let's get rid of them. Table design. And no borders. For those of you that want a border, Let me show you. This gets a little tricky. Oops, didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to highlight all of it. Let's say you don't want anything in here, but you want your borders. Now, like I said, this gets a little tricky, but you can do it. You're going to highlight what you want to go away. Then you click no borders. Then what you do is, once again, you highlight what you want to go away. Now we're looking at these 3 squares. I want something on the bottom of the squares. I go to border, bottom. Now I want something over here. So I go to border, right. Now when I click on it, it's gone. So it takes a little bit, but you can do it. Otherwise, this is kind of nice too. So, oh my gosh, I must have forgotten to delete. Oh my goodness, you know what I did? I deleted the background instead of the red part. Oh my gosh, Catherine. So let's go to view, master slide. I cannot believe I did that. Right click, copy. Let's go. Okay, so this is a left side. This is a right side, right, paste. Okay, right, paste. But this one, we want to, there we go. And now right click, send to back. You probably saw me do it right away and go, whoa, 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 but here we are. All right, so let's close it. I'm going to show you how easy it is to start adding pages. You should add pages before you delete the slide master stuff, but it'll be okay. So this is the left side, the right side. Now you need a left side. So you just go here and read what this says, left side, okay? Then you go here, right side, okay? And so on. If this is all you want, you just click, Control, right click, copy, right click, paste, and you just keep pasting till you have, if you go way to the bottom, I'm not showing it, but it'll tell you how many pages you have. If you want January, now this page is, once again, the left side. So before you deleted all of our guides, please put in your months where you want the months. Okay, so let's just say it fits in here. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, but that's it. That's really all you have to do. So we're going to go to File, Save. So I called this one my practice. File, Save As, Browse. We're going to save this as a PDF. PDF, Save. Okay, it's going to take a second here. Then I'm going to actually open it. Double click. And let's see what, oh wow, look at that. And this is what it's looking like. That's pretty nice, I have to say. Let's see what January, and so on. Okay, so hopefully you have now sparked some ideas of not only how to create calendars in here, but also how easy it is to find images and fix them so that they're grayscale and they can go on to KDP. I want to give you a little warning though, not every image you're going to find is going to work this nice. You really want to target images that have already a gray background or a light colored background. So I'm going to X out of here. And so you see I put white background and I just kind of started looking to see what I like. You could have used this and done a grayscale, this. It's really up to you. The only ones, unless you are a premium user, which is actually rather cheap, you can't use these. But you always, always, always have to put in, you have to document it unless you're going to pay for it. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is available on Etsy. I have this one, which is a 5.5 by 11. And then I also have the generic 6 by 9, and it works exactly the same. Thanks for watching.